Yeah, so today we're going to answer some. Oh, your phone is locked.
Locked?
Yeah, I'm going to answer some questions.
Where we on our way to?
Yeah, we're on our way to dinner at the moment. So we're going to be answering some questions that we get in the DMs. A lot of people, they DM me like, oh, what's this? But like, I think it'll be just much better to answer all these questions because there's a lot of patterns, right? Like, maybe 5 people ask the same question. I'm not going to answer them 5 times. So I get like these patterns that I see. A lot of people have similar questions.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw like one health or like one wealth question, one health question, one wealth, one health.
But
right?
also like, I jumped on a couple of calls with some of the community members and I came to realize but I mean, Andre and I have touched on this multiple times. Everyone essentially, follows quite similar paths, especially if your goals are aligned.
Similar.
It's so scary. Like, I was on 2 calls Friday with some of the founding members, and it's literally exactly the same, like copy paste, just different areas, scenarios, or whatever, and age difference. But other than that, everything else completely similar. And so answering questions like this also just there's a sense of relatability that leads to actually less friction, because now you see, okay, it's exactly the same as that guy. My situation is not different. I'm not special, and it leads to taking action. So there's a lot of power in this episode, I think.
Yeah. So first one I'll answer is a business one. So how can I build a consistent pipeline of high quality bookings for my agency? So essentially, when it comes to booking appointments, right? First, you obviously need to source the leads, which is pretty simple. Like there's a lot of software nowadays. I don't like to necessarily promote softwares because there's constantly new ones with AI and everything like that. So if you're really about that, just like search on YouTube or Google, like for the newest software, you source those leads. And to honestly book appointments, it's all about the follow-up. Like the money isn't a follow-up. It's literally a saying. Yeah. So, and it's consistency. And you've probably heard this everywhere, but like staying consistent and following Alex Hormozi's rule of 100 and then just giving it time. That's literally all, and following up.
Dude, I want to see if I can just turn the camera to show them the view.
Can you see it?
Oh, literally perfect. Look at that. Wait. Okay, so this is not really a significant view, but give it literally like 5 seconds. Joking, unless you're just looking at the car in front. But
Cape Town.
Look at this beautiful view, guys. Like, this is South Africa at its finest. Literally, this is what it is. It's Table Mountain for all the international boys. This is the heart of Cape Town, essentially we are heading to it. But
back to booking appointments.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to show that. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that in there.
Okay, cool. So, it locked again, but anyway, I'll just answer that. So, and I also noticed, right, I'm booking a lot less appointments now. Like previously, let's say 3 to 4 months ago, I was booking like 80 appointments a month. Okay, so that's around how many? Like 20 a week. Okay, so four sales calls a day, right? But the thing is, it was much more low value clients, very low value. So now I put on my Calendly booking page, like essentially broke clients, but I put on my Calendly booking page right now, don't schedule if you're under $10,000 per month. So I'm getting a lot less bookings, but it's more high quality customers. And that's the main thing. So when I do have a call, it's that they actually make money, which is like winners. Essentially, it's much easier to help winners win more than it is to help losers do anything. So if their business is already thriving, we can help it even more. But back to booking appointments, just source the leads. Pretty easy. You can do it manually. You can get a software or you can get someone else to do it. Those are the 3 ways. Let's say cold email, for example, send 100 emails every single day and give it like 6 months. I can guarantee you, your life will be completely different, completely. And just following up and staying consistent. With that, obviously you need to reach out to the right people as well. But with that, like, it's pretty difficult to not get like loads of appointments and bookings. So you have to keep on disconnecting. So you can do the health one next.
Okay, you just have to read it for me.
Okay, fair. So the next one, struggling with burnout and overwork. So he asked like, what can I do to prevent burnout and sustain energy for the long haul? I just literally made a module on this now.
Yeah, I think we can both actually answer that question. I think, from my perspective, I gain and I tap into a lot. The thing is I think we all underestimate what we are capable of doing and the potential that we have. Let me just see. It looks like the camera is like skew. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we all underestimate the amount of, output that we are able to, how should I say, like just do, we underestimate the amount of potential we actually have. And you just need to be able to tap into that. And it's easy to tap into potential if you're really passionate about what you're doing. And that doesn't mean you need to really enjoy what you're doing. I think especially in the beginning, you shouldn't hate what you're doing at least. But if you're passionate about what you're doing and you can see a future in that, you tap into some potential that you didn't have previously. And things that you can actually physically do to not burn out is to definitely, I would say, get a really good sleep schedule and prioritize that. It's a byproduct of building a business is there's things you have to sacrifice. Okay. And especially in the beginning phases, you're going to have to do everything in the business. Okay. Outreach, like just everything. And so the nature of that means you need to tap into energy in certain facets of your life. So sleep might be impacted by that. I would say that's the last thing you should give up. Give up everything else, okay? You're going to have to give up a bit of games then, or a bit of Netflix time, or partying with the boys, like whatever. Just don't give in to your sleep. If you can keep your sleep going, your energy levels will always stay consistent. And I made a sleep module in the School of Athens. It's module 1.6. I'm actually going to be releasing an email right now about how to optimize sleep. And essentially, the two main things you want to do is make sure that your homeostatic sleep drive and your sleep-wake cycle or your circadian rhythm is always optimized. Essentially, what that means is so light information. So just stare at the sun in the morning and in the evening, and then don't get any blue light in after sunset, and make sure to follow a constant sleep schedule. And if you do that, you will tap into and keep your energy levels at least consistent.
Yeah.
If you want to add to that.
So, you got Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You got the psychological needs. Then you got the safety needs, and then the social, and then self-esteem, and then self-actualization, right? But the thing is, people try to go to self-actualization, which is like, growth and potential and, like conquer, essentially. They want to go to that, but they don't even have their psychological needs met. Like they are overworking 16-hour days constantly, and then they think, oh, why am I burning out? It's like, obviously, it might be for a season, but I feel like if I didn't do that, I might have even seen success quicker. Maybe not working as much. I wouldn't know. Like, I don't know. So that's the thing. In hindsight, I don't know. But so essentially, you want to keep your psychological needs met at all times. So sleep and health is very important. That's obviously why we teach both. And health and business go together. There's a reason why these big entrepreneurs spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on, health coaches, and they want to make as much money as possible because they know, the energy and everything like that then gets transmuted into the business.
It's locked again?
Yeah. There's like a setting where you can have like it on for 10 minutes or something. Anyway, I don't have that on. So what time management strategies can I implement to maximize productivity and reduce overwhelm? So you can also touch on this one. It's not necessarily business. It's like, it's a blend of both. So time management, like truly Google Calendar is amazing. I literally block out every single thing I have to do. So even when I wake up, when I go to sleep, when my morning routine, essentially, cold showers, all of that. I even put in when I commute to the gym, when I go to the gym, for how long. Like when I go to the gym, I put on like an hour and 15-minute timer so that I kind of pace myself in a way, right? And then also I have sales calls usually after that. So I don't want to like spend hours at the gym, but I still get like a lot done. And then, at the end, I have a white space after the gym. After that's blocked off, I have a white space for sales calls. And then, dinner, and then also reading, and then sleep.
Yeah.
So the best way is really just to schedule it. Like religiously. Sure, that was a difficult one.
I agree with Andre. I think also, like, I tried doing that and I still do it, but I find myself not really liking the rigidness aspect of that. Like, approach that I tried to, sorry? Oh.
It's a bit better for the camera.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's like blocking off of my, is that fine?
Oh, anyway, I don't know if it's good,
whatever. But essentially, like, I don't like the rigid nature of like, I like flowing, like I like just doing things that I want to do I like, but I don't know, for some other reason, I get more done by something not really telling me now I need to do this.
No, that's definitely, that's like a DNA thing.
Yeah, so some people, yeah, exactly. Andre and I are definitely a bit different. And so I like doing that. But what I do reckon everyone should still do is have things that you want to finish that day. So I still have things that I schedule in, like, and for example, my sleep is like I just touched on. I'd really try and optimize that. So I always go to bed and wake up on the exact same time. And usually the first 4 to 5 hours, I try and do deep work and focus on my most important tasks.
Yeah, I'm the exact same.
And so, but it might be a bit different some days. And what I always try and do is when I do my deep work, like I just said with the gym, I put a timer on and I always make sure that I finish 4 hours of deep work. Always. So even if I only get 2 hours done and then I need to tap into some emails or like calls or whatever, then I would pause the timer, then later on put it back on. Make sure I get the 4 hours in. And that's sort of the best thing that I do. I also have like a to-do list on my notes, and then I make sure that then I got daily, weekly, and monthly goals that I want to achieve. And I promise you, if you actually just follow that, you can make some crazy monthly goals and you are able to achieve them without even realizing you've achieved them. And then I have weekly goals, and every day I have my normal goals that I want to achieve, like going to the gym, hitting 10K steps every day, doing 4 hours deep work, doing my climb work, whatever. And then I usually do one extra thing that day, which is a weekly goal. And I usually have about 5 to 6 weekly goals. And then I try and achieve one weekly goal a day, if that makes sense. And then one monthly goal during the entire week. And then I usually have about 4 monthly goals. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is sort of how I approach it.